to our channel. I am your host, Upon Boachi, and with me here are Ose Ahinakwa and Kojo Ejiyeboa. Hello guys, welcome.
Thank you.
So who is Ose Ahinakwa?
Ose Ahinakwa is one of the members of ACUP who works as a member within the policy and research team of ACUP.
Thank you very much. Kojo Ejiyeboa.
Thank you, my king. I'm Kojo Ejiyeboa, and I'm a member of the African Continental Unity Party, ACUP. I work with the mobilization team, and also I work with the Central Planning Committee of the ACUP. In the mobilization, as the name goes, our main goal is to help to grow and bring in more people to the party every day. And at the Central Planning Committee, we have to ensure that the party stays on course and be able to become strong to deliver the African agenda as we all aim to bring to the African people and also to the world.
Shani, Ose Ahinakwa, what do you think?
Thank you so
What are
much.
its aims and objectives?
Thank you. I think I was cutting it short. Sorry. The ACUP means African Continental Unity Party. That is ACUP for short. It's an emerging organization, or let's say a force, that is aimed to mobilize Africans through its education, Pan-African education, female-led education, and also making sure that the African become aware of the problems surrounding him or her and to be well strengthened to fight for African unity. So that's what we are into.
The questions are coming. Thank you. So Kojo Ejiyeboa, AC, what are its goals? What are its aims? What do you intend to achieve in the long run or in the short run?
All right, thank you very much. It's an important question that you have asked because many people have been talking or they have concern about the ACUP, especially the name African Continental Unity Party. As it is, we have ourselves being divided by colonial boundaries, and per the colonial laws, it is impossible for us to have a political party which go beyond what we call sovereignty of these boundaries. But in reality, we will not divide ourselves. And the ACUP as it stands now is an African global political movement that every African, irrespective of where you are, so if you are in Ghana, you can become a member of the ACUP at the global level. It's a political movement. You don't describe it as a political party at the global level. It's a movement that every African can subscribe to. So whether you are in Kenya, Ethiopia, you're in diaspora, everywhere you can become a member. Now, what is the goal or what is the vision of the ACUP? The vision of the ACUP is to work towards re-establishing Africa as a global power base. When I say re-establishing Africa as a global power base, I mean that we want to make Africa very powerful. In fact, when we look among ourselves or we look within Africa, we have everything. We have the good weather, we have the intellectual, we have the youth, we have everything we need. The only thing that is missing, and that is what we need the most, is power. And that is what the ACUP and our sister organizations are working towards. We are working towards making sure that the Africa continent and the African people become very powerful within the world. You know, if we look into this critically, we realize that wherever the American goes, the American citizen, just one person, receive extra protection. For instance, when an American is in Ghana, you will not see the Ghanaian policemen, policewomen, you will not see nothing happens to the American because America is a global power base, and wherever the American is, it's the same as the Chinese. As it is, you know, recently we had problems with Ghanaians and Chinese illegally mining Ghanaian forest and Ghanaian gold. What happens is that the Ghanaians are caught, they are prosecuted, and they are sentenced to prison, while the Chinese are just let go because the Ghanaian government, of course, they know what's actually involved when it comes to power. If you play with the Chinese citizen, there is a power that can be a result. So If Africa became very powerful, as ACUP is looking for, every African, wherever you are going to be protected by the African force. And this is what the ACUP is working towards, and this is for everyone to become on board.
So, we establishing Africa as a global power base, as you intend to do. How does the ACUP stand out different from other sister organizations that claim we want to achieve the same?
Thank you very much. For the ACUP, we don't see ourselves as being so special. We don't see ourselves being different from. The only thing is that we are on course, not just to make the talks. We are making serious actions. If you look into the ACUP, we have our presence here in Ghana. We have offices in Ghana. In Ghana, we have office in Accra, in Adabraka, at Dansoman, in Cape Coast, Central. We have offices across the country. In Sierra Leone, we have an office. We have a working team on the ground who are working. In South Africa, we have office. We have working team on the ground. In Kenya, in many other African countries. In fact, when we look into our membership base, we have members from all African countries, and we have working teams in almost all African countries, and that is what the ACUP is working to. We don't put ourselves in competition with other organizations, but we work in complement and in collaboration to make sure that the African agenda will continue to become something that we talk about without actually realizing them as a reality. Thank you.
Alright, so I'll say back to you. I'd like to know if the ACUP turns the African unity and re-establishing Africa as a global superpower. In other words, how feasible is it? In the way of the ACUP, how feasible is that? Because our forebears have I think I should ask Kathy.
Continue.
Okay, so our forebears have, for a very long time, sought to achieve this. Many people say it's impossible, many people say it's a pipe dream, many people say it's impractical. So what is the view of the ACUP? How do you think, how possible it is that the African youth will be realized, maybe in our lifetime or in the times ahead?
Thank you so much for this question. I think this is one of the questions that have been lingering on the minds of so many people. Sometimes when we go out, we can talk to people. Some people are of the view that it is impossible, and some are really behind this position. And even among our intellectuals in Africa, some of them are on that side that African unity is impossible, and some are saying it's a dream that cannot be achieved. ACUP is well aware of all these positions. Nkrumah and other people during his time knew what was to come. So Nkrumah made a statement that says that we must make sure that we achieve this unity in our generation and make sure that we put in place structures, that are about development in one generation. He said that because he knew if things do not fall in place, it's going to be a prolonged struggle. And indeed, it's becoming prolonged. So many of us think that this cannot be achieved, but it's achievable. If you look at history, you realize that many things have gone through a lot of stages and struggles before it became reality. And if things are achieved on a silver platter, we don't take it serious. And so if we ask ourselves, if we have to struggle and struggle before we achieve something, is that what the struggle? Yes, it is. When you work hard for something, you cherish it. So for some of us who are really with ACUP, we know very well that the struggle is not easy, but it is worth it. And once we are able to achieve it, it means we are going to make sure we value it, and it's going to be also passed down to our generations. First of all, whether it is going to be a reality or not, I want to state here that when it comes to ACUP position on African unity, it is not one time or it's not something we think it can be done or we are going to do it in one generation. The ACUP position is such that we are laying down the foundation which the nations that are going to come are going to build onto it and run with it so we are able to achieve African unity.
Alright, so as a political movement, I think Kujubish has a political movement. Is it possible that outside of political party politics on the global frontier, is it possible that ACUP will achieve such goal. I think Kojo wants to say something.
Yes, I'm happy that you came back to this because I was describing the ACUP at a global level, and when I describe it, we also have at a national level, the ACUP is transforming itself to become a political party. So, for example, in Ghana, we already have that structure. We have the national structure, we have the regional structure. At this point, we are building the constituency structure. We already have presented our intention to register as a legal political party to the Electoral Commission of Ghana, which we have been given the authorization and also the form to go out and also solicit for members who are going to be the foundation of the ACUP. So it is not just at the global level, which is political movement, but also we are working to establish a political parties that will struggle for political power in this country. So, for example, if the ACUP becomes a political party in Ghana, working with the same vision, with the same ideology, and the same policies, in the ACUP also running Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and Uganda, Ethiopia, and many other African countries, we realize that we will then begin to seek the inward solutions to our problem, and we'll be able to bring these African countries together, together, be able to bring down unity by our own action. This time we are not going to plead with people because it is something that every member, trust me, everyone who is within the ACUP or who hold a position within the ACUP is required to go through what our academy, which is the Free-Minded Pan-African Academy. This academy helped to transform the minds of everyone who holds position. So it is not just people who are interested in getting into politics, get power, and use the power for anything. People are made to come back to themselves and become Africans through the Free-Minded Academy and be able to carry out the African agenda over time and bring the vision into reality. So it is not just a political movement, it's also a political party, and it's emerging across the African continent.
I was not to interfere with you, but I would like to know, when people hear African unity, they usually see that the merging of the African countries together, and for which reason they say that is not very feasible. Yeah. They say that there are different ethnicities, different tribes, and for which reason, how possible is it that we are going to put all of these tribes and ethnicities together? Do you understand me? What is ACUP's position on this supposedly impossible, as far as merging the ethnicity and tribes together? And does the ACUP consider African unity as just the merger of of the African countries and the destruction of colonial borders that has destroyed Africa for over centuries now?
Okay, so it's always everything in this world is about perspective, depending on how someone describes unity. So depending on what you describe as unity, it's maintained too. But just as my brother said, unity is the process. I have seen a video where lions, hyenas, and at the same time bush dog eating together from one meat. You see, for us in the ACUP, unity is not it is not the goal. Unity is a means to achieve a goal. So we believe that when we come together, we will be able to achieve something greater, which is the power, which is the strength to defend ourselves, the strength to do everything ourselves. So the unity is just a process, a means to achieve this. Therefore, when we talk about unity, it is we having the same agenda, whether you are so-called a Ghanaian, which actually is a colonial description in Nigeria or whatever. When we talk about poverty, when we talk about hunger, when we talk about unemployment, all the common challenges we are facing, it's a common to all of us. Yeah. So when we say, let us come together, let us use our skills, our energy, our resources, and everything that nature has bestowed on us to be able to find solutions to this problem, you will not say that is the base of unity, and it is something that everybody will find an interest because it is going to benefit everybody. We are not going to build unity on tribal lines, or national lines, or anything.
So basically, it's economic unity, political unity,
military unity. All of these forms are important.
All right, thank you very much, Kodiro. So back to say, I don't know, yeah, the national
It seems we don't have anything. One thing that we lack is what I call the deciding factor. That's a leadership. Okay? It's like a draft. The players are there, the components are there, but the kind of game we are playing as Africans is quite different, and the consequence is dire. So we have everything in place, but one thing that is lacking is leadership. And one thing that I can tell or I can say about ACUP is its decision to make sure that there are channels, okay, of the type that is going to make Africa work. What does it mean? Anything that must be done falls on leadership. And leadership is one that is able, that have the political will to transform society.
So I would like to know something very, very short. Okay, so how different